Alright, maybe we can actually hold a connection this time. That would be wonderful. I suppose, on the plus side, you did miss some pretty boring setup, but yeah, we are actually underway on our first match at the moment. Pikachu versus Jigglypuff. Let me go ahead and send out the notifications again. Yeah, I don't know exactly what happened. That was quite annoying, if I'm honest. And it's unfortunate because I was just nailing the commentary. Like I was bringing it, man. And nobody could see it. I was literally just just doing it for nobody. I mean, I'm sure was streaming for nobody, but all right. Let's just start up. I'm not gonna beat around the bush any longer. I'm already in this. I'm already here, man. Okay. What is your voice impression? I feel like I should probably make it so that you have to input something there. That's my bad. I will fix that up. Unless you're looking for my announcer's voice, in which case, welcome to the party. I don't think it let me give a name. Yeah, I'll have to fix that up. But yeah, just let me know what you want me to do, and I'll be focusing a lot on the matches. But I will definitely, you know, try to. The Mafia guy from Conquer is who I choose. Okay. So you want to see you want to see that guy commentating a round of Smash. I believe that will work out. All right. For 5 minutes, you have been given this gift. Do not squander it. Anyway, heading back into the match that has already started. You will see Pikachu has a bit of a detriment, but Jigglypuff being a very light character, gonna even that up right away, okay? A gift you paid for, don't squander it. But as we can see, Pikachu's gonna be using that saucy side B. Now, normally I would not recommend this kind of behavior directly next to the side of the stage, but hey, no one ever made it to the top of the ladder taking small risks. As we can see, alright, Pikachu still lagging behind a percentage just a little bit. Now you will notice we are actually playing with spirits. These spirits serve no purpose other than to slow down the rate of Final Smash generation. That is the only reason these spirits are in play. In general, I'm looking to see maybe 1/2 Final Smashes per character, and that is about it. Now, one of the other mechanics you may or may not know about Smash Ultimate is that if you receive a knockout while you have your Final Smash, I forgot what it was called for a second, forgive me, you will actually be reset down to half. So while it is very risky to approach your opponent while they have their Final Smash, it could pay dividends if we're being honest. And first Final Smash is here online. Jigglypuff, not exactly known to have the greatest Final Smash, but Pikachu is just gonna take it right on the cheeks. You know, you hate to see that, okay? And I think that is really gonna set Jigglypuff up in a great spot, but if Pikachu can actually bring this back and get his Final Smash, I'm thinking we got ourselves a one game, and we are even Stevens here, as it were. Jiggly dits. I don't know, man. Of course, with a sing punish like that, it may very well happen. The saucy power shield by Pikachu. Now, you'll notice Pikachu is getting very close to having his Final Smash. Again, both of these competitors not really known for having the greatest of Final Smashes, but as the match progresses, I think it's about 4 or 5 minutes in, the stage will switch here. There are only a handful of stages that are actually available. I believe they're all tournament legal. That voice is getting really difficult, and I'm only 3 minutes in. But hey, you paid for it, you're gonna get it. However, what I did not take into consideration was that the new Smash characters actually come with stages themselves. which are not tournament legal, so there's gonna be a bit of sauce, a bit of spice mixed into this one. And we see Pikachu's final smash actually coming online at a very even percentage from Jigglypuff. This could spell disaster for the lightest Pokemon in the game, literally a balloon. Or it could spell a KO for Pikachu, you never know. That is going to be Pikachu wrapping up this game one, the first game of the tournament. Luckily, you didn't miss too much. I'm going to go ahead and open up the bets for the second round. Now, we're going to actually be doing bets. I'm glad I didn't open up the polls. I was kind of sad that no one showed up to the Smash Ultimate Tournament, and then I realized I'm not even online. So that's kind of my bad now, isn't it? But anyway, we will open up the predictions here. Winner, Link versus Kirby. There's going to be a total of 1 minute for you to decide, alright? Now, I'm going to go ahead and start the match, so you get a little bit of a cheatsy-weetsy. Garudo Rose, welcome to the stream. As you can see, someone is taking into consideration the brand new channel point reward that I have in fact put in place, where I do an impression of someone for 5 minutes. If I'm honest, 5 minutes, kind of a long time, okay? I may lower it to like 3 minutes, because I am going to be fried by the end of this voice, alright? And I still have a match to commentate. Get your votes in. Link versus Kirby, which one you think is gonna win? We're gonna go ahead and start up this match. So realistically, if you wait till the last second, alright, you're gonna have a bit of an advantage, but early game doesn't really matter when you're talking about a zoner versus a lightweight here. You love the voice? I'm really glad you do. You can spend your channel points to get it again. Please give me a chance to fucking rest. Finally, it's over. Okay. So, anyway, as we come into the second round here, I like how the energy doesn't really change when I'm commentating these matches. It's just the voice that changes. I almost slipped down into it again. Anyway, we have a dead even game here. And honestly, Link as a zoner, you really don't want to see even percentages. You want to see, running away with these kind of victories that you can secure early on. I see we have a couple votes for Link here at the time. All right, not a bad choice. It's going to be pretty hard for Kirby to close the gap, as we may or may not know, depending on how familiar you are. Link is a zoning type character. Now that means he's going to want to keep his enemies at an arm's reach. Kirby being one of the, they are just kerfuffling on this platform. Nothing's really happening here. Unfortunately. That was pretty funny. But anyway, Kirby's lightweight coming into his detriment. Unfortunately, Link is going to secure that first kill. That forward air is nothing to sneeze at, if I'm being completely honest. And we got some saucy combos. Link is actually about to lap Kirby in percentage, but we got the down air to down smash combination coming out from Kirby here, and the power shield into the up B. There's a lot of spaghetti going on right here, and honestly, this is what we paid for. This is what we wanted to see. All right, this is worth the 60. I thought Kirby was just about to jump right into that, if I'm being completely honest with you. But luckily, Kirby having the foresight to not do exactly the wrong thing. Link in a very precarious position, but that up B is relatively safe, except from the very top and bottom. So I'm thinking Link might have a pretty good chance to secure another KO, as Full Rage is online, especially if he's going to keep looking at all of these bombs. The power shield on the final hit is going to allow Kirby to take that stock right there, evening up the stop count. But Kirby, again, being one of the lightest characters in the game, a voice impression of the Great Mighty Pooh. That's just kind of low, I suppose. Now that dash attack from Link, I do believe it's going to be very difficult to actually land on Kirby, albeit it's quite powerful. Now Kirby cannot die with his final smash on. He really wants to get Link up to about 10, 15, maybe 20 more % before he uses his final smash, and the placement of the final smash was not amazing, but Link coming back with his final smash actually online, going to miss that because the hitboxes here are quite great. Link just about got hit with the little brother, if we're being honest. So, luckily, Link was able to dodge that very juvenile technique, I would say, although sometimes the simplest things can really throw your opponent off, so I suppose you may as well try it. At Link in a very precarious position, Kirby has to do nothing, and we have an even game, 95% even rather, and you got to hope that Kirby will in fact be able to make up this percentage detriment. It's looking like Link's zoning is going to in fact bring him the victory at this point, especially with that saucy grab to down throw combination. The stage will, however, switch. Perhaps we will see a stage that is a bit more suited towards Kirby's style, and in fact, we might see a bit of difference here. Given that the floors of this stage actually harm you, Kirby's low weight could be a big detriment. However, Kirby can also float, so it really seems as if this may very well be a good stage choice for Kirby, assuming he can stay off of that electrified floor. With the sidewall coming in, Link is going to take some intentional damage to, bump him a little bit closer to Rage, allow more of those moves to KO Kirby. And I gotta say, I don't want a commentator's curse this, but I think Link pretty well has this in the... I thought he was just about to SD right there, honestly. Now, Kirby has not in fact lost yet, but he is getting dangerously close to those cars. So, I suppose if I'm doing the Great Mighty Pooh, I should probably sing a little bit more, huh? It's hard to do a Great Mighty Pooh voice without actually singing, but we will see. So, Kirby with a great power shield. That would have spelled not certain doom, but would have been very difficult to recover from, as Kirby would have been knocked towards Link in that instance. That backwards aerial, forgive me, is going to secure the victory for Kirby. And with that, we have Kirby as our first victor. That's right. You all thought Link was going to win, but it was the Kerbo. Gerudo Rose, I believe, was the only person to vote for Kirby, and you're gonna be coming along with some saucy points. Gerudo Rose, let me know how many points you have received. That was a very close match. I will definitely give them that, but Gerudo Rose coming in for the underdog treatment, and hey, it worked out for you. Pascal, welcome to the stream. 260? How many points did you put in? Oh boy. I might have to put a cooldown on some of this stuff. It's a lot of fun. 10? You put down 10 and you got 260 back. That is a quite a return on investment. Anywho's it's what? Well, looks like you just gave those points to Gerudo, I suppose. Unfortunately, Fox will have to just move directly on to the next one. Kind of cheap in my opinion, but hey. So now we'll start the betting for Ness versus Mario. Ness. Mario. Alright, and 1 minute on the clock. We'll go ahead and burn down that timer just a little bit. But in the meantime, I suppose I could ask you all, how are you all doing today? Thank you so much for stopping by to the Smash Ultimate Nintendo 64 Challenge, Champions Challenge, rather. Tournament, I suppose, whatever you want to call it, but looks like we have one vote for Ness already. Unfortunately, Zara, as a moderator, is not allowed to vote. Wouldn't want you gaming the system in that way. After all, that would be dishonest. Is this too much energy? I'm having a freaking great time, honestly. Plenty of votes coming in for... Hold up, let me pull this aside. Plenty of votes coming in for Ness. Everyone thinks Ness is going to nail this. Okay, let us see. It looks like the timer has expired on the Great Mighty Pooh voice as well. It's not really a Great Mighty Pooh voice. I just every now and then burst into song, which is interesting. All right, anyway, looks like we actually burnt our entire minute, so let's just hop in. Thought everyone would have voted Mario. It's that back throw, okay? The back throw is not to be sauced with. You bet 420. Perfect. A bit of zoning coming out from these two competitors right away. Mario with the amazing dodge on the PK Fire right there. That was some frame-perfect stuff, if I'm being honest. Hitbox on PK Fire is actually a little bit larger than you may anticipate, so it might have looked like he had a couple of frames. However, most likely only having that one frame. These up airs are just tearing Mario apart through this platform here. These two competitors, so fierce, so amazing, so incredible. They've already broken the stage. You gotta think that that's, you know, ancient technology. It's gonna take quite a while to rebuild itself, or maybe a couple minutes. You never know with Sheikah technology. It just kind of does whatever it wants to. So, almost nearly even in percentage here. You will see Mario hitting him with that forward smash. Now, that's a powerful move. A lot of knockback. However, such low percent, it's not going to quite secure the KO. We have another spectator coming into the battle, and the war zone has in fact been brought back into the arena. That up throw into the saucy tech. Almost Ness trying to end this man's whole career. Okay. Yoshi? I don't know how to do a Yoshi voice. I legitimately don't know how to do a Yoshi voice. That's all I know in Yoshi. Yoshi doesn't even talk. Alright, we're gonna do 3 minutes. Because I literally, 5 minutes is way too long. I'm sorry, I know that that's what it says, but we're gonna go 3 minutes. But I will wait until I actually figure out what to do with the voice first.
I guess it's a little more up here, isn't it? If Yoshi were to talk, he'd probably talk somewhere up here, right?
Is that a suitable Yoshi voice? I'm actually having a legitimately hard time telling.
Yoshi. Yoshi.
No, it's not there. It's close enough.
Right, it's close enough. Okay, so Mario actually has a huge stock detriment at this point. Those who voted for Ness seem to be in the right. Now, I would normally be all of... We got the DBZ moment here coming in. Okay, so that is actually huge for Ness. We're going to see some of that percentage actually stick onto Mario. So he really needs to secure this KO here. I need to start the timer, actually. Have to secure this KO before using your final smash. Mario's final smash, more of a damaging final smash, not really going to do too much as far as knockback. However, looking really rough at the moment, and Mario opts in to just take the reset on some of this ultimate charge percentage on Ness's bar, in fact getting rid of his PK Star Storm. So, maybe a smart move, but Mario has such a huge detriment at this time, he's really gonna have to pull it together. Honestly, if he could maybe get Ness off of the stage and go for that forward aerial or go for a gimp off of his recovery, I think that's the only way Mario brings this back. But again, he is the man, the myth, the legend, Super Mario himself. You gotta imagine he's got a plan right here. I thought he was gonna go up and just end this man's whole goddamn career, okay? Just end it right there. But that back throw will in fact be enough to secure that victory for him. Oh boy. This, man, you guys really put me through the ringer today. Oh my god, I do want to buy. Oh, I'm gonna buy so many. I'm gonna mod them. Banned. Today we have whipped out the ban hammer, chat. People have been banned today. Okay, so I need to remember to actually do my screen switching. You're a winner. All right. Choose prediction outcome. It was Nice. Nice was the winner. Well done. Stop, it's ban time. Honestly, this voice is kind of cringe. I think if Yoshi had this voice, he probably wouldn't be nearly as popular. But Yoshi will be another competitor coming up here in just a moment. So it's going to be DK. Oh. DK versus Yoshi, in fact. Gamer Boy Bathwater win. With this voice, I don't think anyone's gonna want any goddamn Gamer Boy Bathwater.
Please bring some water.
It's okay, chat. It's almost over. I could almost stop doing this voice. Definitely going to be reducing it to 3 minutes here. Now we have a vote for DK, and it looks like we are good to go. So let's go ahead and start this battle here. Switch back over to our display, and it is time. Oh, burn down the clock on the Yoshi voice just a little bit more. But as a going away present, I will give you one. Mom.
Okay, it's over. I do have a lot of fun doing them, though. I just... That's gonna help me get out of my comfort zone, which is great. I actually really do need to do that. Anyway, as I was saying, so today we have a less conventional stage for these two competitors, DK versus Yoshi. Not really a long-time rivalry, you might say, not necessarily perhaps, but we have a relatively midweight versus a heavyweight. Now, for some of you who play Smash, or Smash Ultimate more specifically, you may or may not know the game does not really start for a heavy until about 100% anyway. So, an impression of Zara? I don't know how to do a Zara impression. That's not a video game character. Give me another one. She doesn't really have, like, a distinctive voice. I mean, she does. I like it, but it's just voice, you know? She doesn't have any mannerisms that make sense to imitate. You know what I mean? Anyway, give me another one. So anyway, these two competitors basically even, except for the stock detriment, which, you know, you hate to see, especially this early on, but you gotta think DK is a heavyweight, so it makes some sense that he'd be able to take that stock relatively early. Honestly, with Yoshi, you just kind of throw out hitboxes, and if he's not zoning correctly with those eggs, or that, if he uses rollout once, he's basically gonna secure himself a KO on him. But the lady in Hollow Knight is named Zara? Interesting. Stole the name. That would be a Galaxy Brain choice. Daruk from Breath of the Wild. Daruk's Protection. That's just another really aggressive kind of voice. Alright, I'm gonna try this one. 3 goddamn minutes, that's all you get, boy. This one's rough, not gonna lie to you. Yoshi actually having a massive detriment here. You gotta hope that he's gonna bring that back, but that missed final smash could spell doom for his entire tournament life. Was Daruk a bit more gentle? It's hard to tell. Anyway, bringing things back to the match here. Again, Yoshi zoning out with those eggs. I think that's going to be one of his best assets. DK relying on that up B just to get some favorable positioning. And you gotta wonder, what can Yoshi do at this point to bring it back? Well, with that final smash coming online from Donkey Kong, I would say there's not too much. Maybe just hope to dodge the final smash, zone him out, and in fact, do what you should have been doing for the entirety of this match. But, you know, that's the reason they're there, and the reason we are here. DK actually going to land that primal punch on Yoshi, securing that victory easy mode. Daruk's Protection, ready to roll. I don't know how much energy you think I have. Daruk's Protection. I haven't played Breath of the Wild in a long time. Anyway, DK was in fact the victor here, so let's get those points out and about to all of those well-deserving people. Not a single person voted for Yoshi. You hate to see that Yoshi disrespect. So I think pretty well everyone's just gonna get their points back, which is, you know, not necessarily a bad thing, but it is a bit different. Usually one person at minimum will give the old dinosaur a chance. But let's see who our next competitor is. We might have to, let's take a break on the voices for a little bit. And he's like a 20-minute cooldown. Captain Falcon actually just gonna move directly on to the second round. Now we have Samus versus Pikachu. Probably the two most different people you could really think of in Smash. One is a rush-down, lightweight character, Samus being a zoning and more powerful single-hit character. How do you vote? So whenever up at the top of your chat screen, you're going to see that it will... Let me actually just start this prediction here. So here before too long, you will see something pop up at the top of your chat screen. You're going to want to tap that or click on that depending on your preference here. I'll go ahead and let this one go on for 2 minutes just so you have a little bit extra time to figure it out. You're going to want to tap that, and that will allow you to vote on which one you want to do, or you can go to where you redeem channel points, and you should be able to find it there as well. Okay, so let's take a break from the from the voice impressions for a second. Because I'm fried, boys. Ugh. Ridiculous channel points. What's going on there? Anyway. Really, everyone gonna be voting for Samus. Okay, we got 3K on Samus. Pika got the classic 10 points, 10 points for Gryffindor. So you know that person, if you put in 10 points on the Pikachu side, and look, it's low risk, high reward. That's all I'm saying. Pika, Pika, Pika. Let's go. Okay, so we are not in fact going to skip this battle. It's not showing. Go to your channel points, where you like redeem channel points, and it should be there as well. It should say winner. You're looking for the words winner, I guess is what I should say. But yeah, it definitely should. Maybe try refreshing the stream. That's the only other thing I can think of. Anyway, we have Pikachu here with a very early lead. Not really too, crazy or unheard of, honestly. Pikachu being one of those characters that can kind of run away with a match very, very quickly. But Samus getting the special summon here on Cloud stage, one of the most nonsense things you could possibly do on the stage. I don't remember exactly which one this one is. I believe it's going to electrify the platforms here, making only some of them usable, actually changing the terrain of the stage itself. Also, I totally forgot to move over. My bad. I bet you guys thought it was on purpose. No. Matches are not to see my face. Matches are for match time, I guess? Anyway. Pikachu, I would say this game is actually relatively even, while it looks like Pikachu has quite a lead on Samus. Pikachu being a very light character, and Samus having very powerful, single-hit moves, could really bring this back at any single minute. So, like right there, boom. Easiest 2-frame of your life. I think that was a 2-frame, not 100% sure, but either way, Samus taking the lead here. Now, Pikachu does have plenty of options, one being Thunder. You're going to hate to see that. And really, I think it's going to depend on how long Samus can hold this lead. If Samus can get her final smash off of the next life, off of this life that we have here, I think we're going to be good to go. I believe this is just a big old fuck-off beam. It's going to hit exactly center stage. I believe it's going to cut the stage in half as well. Quite cinematic. Okay, this is not the one that cuts the stage in half, but imagine trying to have bitrate right now. That's all that I'm going to say. And this game has pretty well evened up, actually. Just a couple, tens of percentages in between these two individuals here. I'm thinking if Samus can keep this lead, Samus has kind of been in the lead this entire time, and Samus, of course, is favored to win this match by every single person, except one who bet it 10 points on them before we started here. So, we have another red orb coming back in. It's going to be very important. Pikachu with his high mobility should be able to grab that orb relatively easily. Just doing a bit of zoning there on Samus. Samus having the charge leader, just going to blow it immediately. And Ifrit in the background staring Samus down like, wow, bro, you actually got that power. That's pretty impressive. Not even going to lie to you. Ifrit going to tilt the stage with flames, which is just such a cool idea in concept, but incredibly not really doing too much at the moment. I'm actually not sure what this does, but it is pretty neat. Pikachu completely whiffed the final smash the first time it had it in the match against Jigglypuff. Samus going to take that KO, and Pikachu sitting very well here. Very low percent. Could use this to rack up a bunch of percent, or could use this final smash to kind of maybe secure the KO at a later point, going to opt to use it for the guaranteed damage, essentially.
Not a terrible idea, although Pikachu does have a hard time KOing. Great combos, terrible, well, not terrible KO power, but a lot of its KO power is in its, you know, gimping and kind of very commit-heavy moves. So you kind of wanted to see that waited for a little while, but he also loses ability to his Thunder Jolt while that ability is active, the Final Smash, of course. So one of his more powerful zoning tools actually not available while the Final Smash is in, and Pikachu actually just gonna get robbed of that summon, unfortunately. You hate to see it. Samus is just gonna SD, and Pikachu coming in with another victory, moving on to round 3. Okay. All right. The underdog definitely taking it there. Yikes. Sage cashing in. All right. I mean, that's... Hey. I honestly wasn't expecting it. Samus kind of had a lot going for them in that match. That's very interesting. But hey, all right, let's divvy up them points. Pika was the winner. Let's just complete that prediction. I'm always interested to see how many points people get. Well, I see how many points they get, but how many they put in. 3.9. Nice. Well done. Okay, anyway, we have the next round to move on to. I need to clean up my desktop. 3.9 back. You love to see it. See, one of the things I like about this is that you can either bet a lot or you can bet, like, just some, you know? And you only need, like, 10 channel points to actually win. 10 channel points is super easy to get, so it's super accessible, which is kind of why I wanted to do this anyway. You know, chat, connect with all of you, because that's why I'm here. And I'm having a heck of a lot of fun. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to keep this energy up, if I'm honest, but hey, we're going to give it a shot for, you know, a little while. At least want to finish up this tournament here. And we are going to start the prediction on Kirby versus Fox. So let us see. Turbo versus Fox. And I'm going to go ahead and do another 2-minute one. Just so maybe we can help Pascal figure out what's going on and why you can't see the predictions, perhaps. So it's just straight up not there. That's very strange. I say we might have to look that up after the stream, because it might be, I don't think you're not like a moderator or anything. I know mods can't vote, like Zara can't vote. But anyway, we left it up for 2 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and get the game started. Are you on mobile? Because I think a lot of people are on mobile and they're still able to vote. I think Zara's on mobile, so she can't vote, but she's a moderator, so that makes sense. Anyway, I will keep your vote in mind and heart, at minimum. Alright, let's get this battle started. Oh, had a call and couldn't vote. Actually, you still got another minute left, so you can still do the voting if you're interested. Starting off here, we have a very Fox-centric stage. Fox loves these flat stages. Gonna be just combo fodder for Kirby. Now, unfortunately, Fox is not exactly, you know, the top tier he used to be in Smash 64 or Smash Ultimate, but we'll see exactly how the Scorpion kicks are going to do for him in this round. Fox has great ability to do these walk-offs, and that interruption right there actually was incredible. I keep forgetting to switch this. I gotta remember that. Okay, when voting stops, boom, we do the thing. We switch it over. I'm gonna get better at that. Anyway, as we see, Kirby actually losing that stock very early in the game, only about 40 seconds in. Very quick stock. However, Kirby clapping back with that massive hammer. Fox, at this point, will have a bit of an advantage when it comes to the ult charge. However, his, ultimate, not exactly the greatest. Actually, no, they changed it since Smash 4, so it's actually a bit more impactful and a little less skill dependent. You just gotta hit that first hit, and then you're good to go. But only about 25%. Separating these opponents, quickly closed in by that up aerial, double up aerial by Fox. He's throwing these out there, trying to go for the drag down on Kirby. Kirby being so light, actually, it doesn't get dragged down nearly as fast as Fox may be anticipating. So, on the left side here, I do believe Fox is favored with those powerful F smashes. Or up smash. You just hit the up smash button and you win the game. That's how Fox... That is the second time Fox has, you know, fallen victim to that hammer close to the stage. You'd think he'd want to play a bit more center stage. Kirby's low percent, you're not going to get that KO anyway. I'm thinking if Kirby can notice this, what is going on? Voice impression of Snape. Let me actually look up Snape. It'll be good practice to hopefully remember this anyway. Mr. Potter. Yes, I do believe. I think that's it. That's basically it. Okay, we don't need any of this. We have the Snape impression available to us, and we shall use it. You gotta draw out the S's a lot more. Alright, 3 minutes. Start this back up. Let's go. So as we can see, these two competitors are very close in percentage, but if Fox can really nail down this final smash, I believe he's going to have a very good chance, and that massive hitbox will in fact, with the command of fire at will, I believe that is all our Kirby friend will be seeing from this boxing arena. Probably didn't need to pause that, but Fox is in fact the victor. Is that a good Snape impression? I feel like it's close, but not quite there. Honestly, I feel that way about most of my impressions, however, so I suppose there isn't much to be said. I think I should be changing my mannerisms a bit for it, but as we can see, Fox is in fact the victor. So we'll choose the outcome of Fox. I don't know who voted on Kerbo, but you almost made away with Bank. Also, I'm pretty sure that I'm giving Sage a gambling addiction at this point. But hey, it's better than hitting the slots, I would say. Mr. Potter, that was an incredibly quick game. In fact, I'm rather impressed by it. Chad, is that a good Snape impression? I feel... He is monotone, right? Anyway, we have Ness versus Luigi here, and I believe crowd favorite was Ness last time, so I'm going to bring it down to a single minute of voting, so prepare to vote. Oh wait, how does Snape laugh? I don't know how Snape laughs. You just don't have anything at stake. That's fair. That is fair. That would be why Snape is not an announcer. He's a very monotone kind of individual. I also don't believe Snape has ever laughed, even when Mr. Potter was doing funny shit. Give me something to say while we are building up the suspense for this match. We have 20 seconds left on voting. Also, I feel like I must do this. This feels like a Snape thing to do. Yes, I do potions. Alright, let's get started here. I'm going to remember to do it this time. Ah, you believe your boy Ouija will win. We will see about that. Mr. Games. Hey, time's up. Anyway, as we were so eloquently putting, we have Luigi versus Ness here. Now, for those of you just joining in, we do have spirits on. However, they're only to actually inhibit the use of final smashes, as I did want to include them in the tournament, but I really only want to see one. Maybe you hate to see that. Wow, Luigi really counting on that misfire and just did not work out. Turn to page 390 for Mr. Chat. Fair enough. or 390. One or the other. Anyway, given the, aside from the stock deficit here, we actually have a very even game. Of course, Luigi taking a bit of percentage just as you say that. Commentator's curse. Even if you're not a real commentator, it can still befall the people you're commentating to, in fact, be cursed. Now, one of the things that you need to know, originally, Luigi was actually in a very bad spot, really, because, well, he was in a very good spot because his grab game was just incredible. However, after repeated nerfs to the character, he's not quite as good. I'm not really sure that the computers are going to be utilizing some amazing grabs from Luigi anyway. Ness, however, nice and simple back throw. I think he may actually be favored in this, as Ember Foxwing does put up there. Just simple back throw is where Luigi's strength wins, and you hate to see this early of a deficit. This may very well result in a 3-stock, which you'd hate to see, of course, but, Luigi tried to step out of his brother's shadow. Maybe it wasn't quite time for that. Perfect opportunity for a Gimp, going to not be utilized. However, serving up that pizza on a hot and spicy platter. Now, if the stage can interfere just a little bit, I believe Luigi has the ability, but Luigi actually getting eliminated almost by the stage there, and may very well fall to his doom with this stock here. But we got a nice high alt. Okay, not doing too much. If he had been a little bit higher, I believe that may have actually KO'd, evening up the stock count. But Luigi has a lot of makeup to come back, and this could be it. No, magnet hands and smash ultimate, very powerful, but that was the play he needed to really bring this back in. All you have to do is watch out for that ball, Luigi. Watch out for the ball. Maybe, all right, Ness with the big brain juggling him like he is a goddamn hacky sack. Let the poor man breathe. That's all I'm gonna say. Ness is gonna have Final Smash coming online relatively soon, and I don't even think... Okay, he may have actually saved him in that instance, but it was all for naught. Luigi, unfortunately, going to fall to Ness. Unfortunately, fortunately, whichever one you want. Honestly, as I said, I do believe Ness may be favored to take this entire tournament. His gimmick is his strong back throw. Very easy for a computer to utilize. Not even a close match, unfortunately. You hate to see it, but it is what it is. Your boy Luigi, unfortunately, fell to Ness here. One of the powerhouses of this tournament so far, so let's choose that prediction. And it was Luigi who is, in fact, the victor. And we will see who we have right next. We'll have Donkey Kong versus Captain Falcon coming out for his first match. Give me a refund. Too high energy. All right, let's start that prediction. Winner. I didn't capitalize this one. Forgive me, chat. DK. Falcon underscore punch. All right, chat. Here's hoping. My money is on, honestly, DK. Heavy hitters have a very easy time when stray hits are being, computers don't really focus on stuff like combos and everything, so I'm thinking DK is, in fact, favored for this matchup. However, if you bet your points on that and lose, don't come crying to me when Captain Falcon reverse Falcon punches him into the goddamn Shadow Realm. Just saying, could very well happen, but let us start this match right here. Donkey Kong versus Captain Falcon. Now, of the hype characters, Captain Falcon is among the highest, of course, and here we start to see some of those low percent combos, which are going to be very effective on Donkey Kong, as he is a big old target. Going for the immediate disrespect Falcon punch. You gotta wonder, maybe you should, hold that in your back pocket for a little bit, but Captain Falcon's also a fast faller, so some combos are going to be very easy on him as well, especially if the computer does not decide to jump off, but wants to kind of contest that big, large hitbox there. Now, Donkey Kong is, in fact, a heavier boy. He's a thick boy, but even the thick boys are relatively fast in Smash Ultimate. Everyone just kind of centering themselves on stage, just posturing. You gotta think maybe, perhaps Captain Falcon's He needs a new game. It's true, it's true. Maybe Captain Falcon's punish game could be a bit better. He's just kind of getting some stray hits in and then running away. However, Donkey Kong with Rage is nothing to scoff at. I know it seems like Captain Falcon is pretty well set, but he took the stock. That's great. You like to see that. Donkey Kong was in KO percentage at that point. Captain Falcon was in KO percentage, rather. Donkey Kong not to be stifled with, especially with Rage. 80% is enough for a donkey punch. That was a donkey punch. I don't know. I don't think that's what that's called, but whatever it is, definitely within KO range of that. And depending on what comes of this up throw from the cargo throw combination. All right, and I believe Captain Falcon may start running away with this unless Donkey Kong can do something about it real quick, like the back throw. Not quite going to be enough. Captain Falcon, relatively light, but still a chunky boy, you know? The up smash is going to take it. Oh, yeah. I think it might actually be called Gorilla Punch. I don't remember for sure. Or Big Fist Punch. But yeah. That's just one of those fun little tidbits that Nintendo should have thought about. They gave someone called Donkey Kong a big punch. Captain Falcon actually whiffing his final smash. You hate to see that. Donkey Kong is going to be coming online here very shortly. Actually, very shortly. If he can get another up smash in, I believe that'll be online. As long as he can live, of course. And we have here. I say maybe try to go for a forward smash, maybe let it rip, but at the same time, you gotta just get this stock off of him, you know? At this point, you're hoping for a gimp, you're hoping for something, maybe knock him off stage, and then bait out the Raptor boost, and hope for the tech. The knee is not, however... Okay, we got some spaghetti, but both players making it back. Luckily, that was very close. It could have been anyone's game out there, and it looks like the Ghost on the platform is going to be assisting Captain Falcon in mixing up his recovery. You'd love to see the parry, but it was a little bit too early. All right, that was almost big brain play, but Captain Falcon coming in with the victory. I wouldn't say it was one-sided, but I wouldn't exactly say that it was difficult for the Falcon either. Now, Donkey Kong's probably tired. He actually had to fight a match earlier. Captain Falcon, he's fresh off the benches, man. He's ready to go. He's ready to fight. So that's a thing, you know? The tournament is an emotional roller coaster. That's the idea, all right? That's why I'm here. I'm trying to nail this commentary, you know? I'm trying to get it done. All right, so choose a prediction. Who won? Captain Falcon won. Falcon Punch. And then we are going to... You're not good at the prediction thing. Oof. All right, let's start with the next one. Pikachu versus Fox. Now, if you actually follow Smash 64. These are two of the top tier characters in their game. However, in Smash Ultimate, Pikachu definitely edges out Fox. I believe Pikachu's still at least A tier, whereas Fox is not exactly being used too much. Now, of course, there are still some of those dedicated players that are definitely making Fox work. He's not a terrible character, mind you. He's not Jigglypuff, but Fox is a bit weaker than he was in his Nintendo 64 state. Now, if you have the chance to watch a combo video from Smash 64, do it. It is 100% worth your time. We got 26 seconds left. We're going to go ahead and hop into the game here, and we will see. All right, we got our votes in. It is time for Pikachu versus Fox, the two top tiers of... I think Yoshi was actually pretty good too. Really, everyone's all right in that game, except I think Kirby was pretty bad, but... Pikachu starting off with this early damage. Again, when you're fighting a Pikachu, you expect this to happen. All right, you expect these aerials to come out. You expect just to get like to about 80% before he kind of starts losing some of those combo windows, but that was an actually big brain play right there. And going for the Gimp too, you love to see it. That down aerial from Pikachu does have a spike hitbox as well, so that could have been the end of the stock, but Fox understanding that and going for that saucy tech right there. Now, the rando reflector, you gotta think maybe that's not exactly the best behavior, but hey, all it really takes is a couple of these up smashes. He's gonna stale it out though. For those of you that don't know, if you use a move too many times and it lands on an opponent every single time that move lands, it actually is less powerful. It's to help reduce the ability of people basically spamming moves. So at the moment, it seems like Fox is actually starting to bring this back, and this is scary for Pikachu. Pikachu's actually in KO range right now from a nice up smash. Now, I don't remember if the ceilings are terribly high on this stage or terribly low, but I do know that Pikachu is looking pretty sus right now. You're gonna want to... Ooh, that could be it. The back throw? Not great DI, but that's fine. In this game, that Fox can in fact use his side B and up B in the same, and that honestly is a great relief for Pikachu. He could probably still, you know, get him with an up smash, but an up aerial I don't think would quite do it at this percent. Now Pikachu is pretty light, you know, maybe from one of the top platforms, but from down here, this is a very safe position for Pikachu to play in. Of course, any smash attack from Fox is probably... That is not where you want to see the boy, okay? that is not where you want to be against a Fox up smash, no matter how heavy you are. But basically evening this up, I mean, the 45% from Pikachu, you may as well start at 45% when you're fighting a Pikachu, if I'm honest. Coming with a saucy forward smash, going for the 16%, and Pikachu on the ledge. Nice ledge option to do the roll, but Fox reading that very well. Some of those changes in Smash 4 actually, or Smash Ultimate actually coming through on Fox. Fox can no longer side B through his opponent's shields, so kind of getting him in that way. And if Fox can live, that was bad DI. Okay, that was just bad DI, but now we have a situation where Fox is down and has not had the ability to get a final smash, whereas Pikachu will in fact have a final smash relatively quickly. He's going to have to bring this back, and quick-like. Pikachu's final smash can be coming up here relatively soon, as we saw earlier. Great damaging ultimate. I mean, I'm still hoping for Fox, honestly. Yeah, I don't mean to... I'm supposed to be biased, but hey, you know, they're computers. Who cares? And actually, another up smash like that, if the platform were a little bit higher, that might have taken it, and okay, we dodged the final smash. Now we're not doing too bad, all right? We just got to take this first stock. Pikachu's light. He's hard to gimp, that's the problem. And Fox, being a very easy character to gimp, a lot more difficult in this game. That was an up smash, and that would have taken the stock. All right, that was a tragic misplay from Fox right there. That setup right there was perfect for an up smash, which would have evened out the stock count, and then boom. Fox actually may have had a chance to bring this back, but he's really got to bring this up. Even if he uses his final smash here, I don't think it's going to be enough. He's got to save it, which he opts to just go for the guaranteed KO, which will remove Pikachu's rage mechanic. I believe it's at 100 or 120 or so. You actually do... Oh, the double power shield. Okay, I'm seeing you, the double parry. You love to see it. With the stage transformation, let's see who is favored. We're going to the nice, crispy Joker stage. A lot of matches don't even make it past or to this point. Honestly, I'm just really hoping Fox can bring this back. He's got about a mile and a half to bring it back, but it's not impossible. Pikachu, again, very light. Fox with them powerful legs, you know, being part of that whole augmentation for being part of the Star Fox team, you gotta have your legs amputated. If he uses down B, he's gonna get punished. He can't just use down B. This Pikachu's actually playing really well. I mean, honestly, he would use more down Bs. Don't have enough badges. That's funny. Oh, that could have been a down smash, I believe. That would have definitely tied it up a bit more, being more, you know, better than the option that Fox did go for. But every single minute that Pikachu is alive, he brings in the chance to bring it back, but it's not going to quite be enough. Badge count or not, Pikachu's going to do what Pikachu's going to do. Moving on to the finals in a battle against whoever wins next. So, you love to see it. The cute pose of the Pikachu. Pikachu started to choke there at the end. Not even going to lie to you, Pikachu is the victor. Gerudo Rose coming in with the 10 points. The 10 points for Fox. And you never know. Honestly, that's how you make money, okay? See what everyone else is voting on? Vote the opposite. Boom. Rake in the cash. It's easy. That is an intelligent gambler right there. Anywho, that's what. Let's see what our last two matchups are going to be. It's going to be Ness versus Captain Falcon. Again, Ness with that nice easy mode back throw that wins games. Going to be very difficult. Captain Falcon to kind of come up with that. But then again, Captain Falcon being a very fast character can kind of close in on Ness, eliminating some of his zoning. . some of his zoning techniques. So, voting has opened up. You don't know who to vote for? Who do you want to win? Who do you want to fight Pikachu? Who do you think would win against Pikachu? That's a good way to vote. Okay, I guess we should, since this tournament's about over and we're waiting on some voting time anyway, I'm debating doing some Mario Maker after this. How does that sound? It looks like it might be a shorter stream. Looks like this is going to take about an hour, hour and 10 minutes. But I think some Mario Maker after this could be fun. Go for some first clears. And yeah, we'll finish up this. This has been fun. Maybe we'll do another tournament another time. But for now, let us see Ness versus Captain Falcon. Let's go. Time to pop this bad boy off and start on the monster. Both combatants immediately rolling backwards, giving each other some space. An interesting move from Captain Falcon. Of course, Ness tends to throw out that side B immediately. Most competitors may have got to do the thing. Most competitors probably would have just run straight forward and been met with that PK fire, but not Captain Falcon. Privy to those plans. Actually, very respectful play from Ness right there, shielding in, expecting the Raptor boost, but lowering that shield at just the wrong time. The PK Flash, interesting decision, and a almost very bad misplay by Captain Falcon going for the side B, the Raptor boost. You hate to see it. Ness could have punished, but it was just a little bit slow on the draw. Oh, you love to see the parries on that, and that, if Ness hadn't done the up air, I think that would have been stock, honestly. Anything probably would have done it from there. The up tilt. Okay, up tilt's apparently a bit more powerful than I thought. I didn't really see what percentage Captain Falcon was at that point, but it seems like it was high enough at minimum. Again, coming with the PK Fire, Captain Falcon being just tall enough, one of the taller characters in the game, rather, able to be hit by that from the platform up above, so he does have to shield that. And we got the PK Fire spam. You gotta hope that maybe at some point he is going to start DIing out, just kind of rolling the stick in the opposite direction, whichever way you want to go, and you'll fall out eventually. That's actually why Bayonetta is not nearly as good in this game as in Smash 4, as it's a lot easier to SDI out of her combos. But this is just brutal at this point, honestly. I mean, he's about laps, and Captain Falcon really needs some momentum here. I honestly say, just let it rip. Just let your final, or die with it. You know, that's chill too. You can do whatever you want, buddy. I would have let it rip, get that momentum back. You got to get this kid out of here, honestly, because he's going to continue to zone you out, continue to use these this baseball bat straight to the dome. Looking like the Mafia member in Conker's Bad Fur Day. Not showing appropriate level of respect, okay? That's all that I'm going to say. And unfortunately, Captain Falcon kind of letting this one slip through his hands. But if the Pikachu versus Fox matchup was anything to be noticed from, it ain't over till the buzzer hits. And PK Starstorm, quite literally the worst way to use that. So Captain Falcon may very well have himself an opening here. The bat is going to make Captain Falcon in a very rough position. Gonna have to use that up B to go to the ledge there. The power shield into the grab, very well done indeed. Okay, a rando side B, that's an interesting decision, but hey, you know what? I don't mind games, I suppose. That was a very, very interesting move, deciding to actually challenge the yo-yo on the ground there. It doesn't have great priority, but it is a disjoint and very easily could have put Captain Falcon in a terrible spot. Now Ness, at this point, just going for the KO. And I'm thinking he might get it here pretty soon, especially with Captain Falcon doing crazy stuff like that. He's really trying to bring this back in the most stylish way possible. I gotta say, a lot of B moves here, a lot of side Bs, a lot of down Bs, a lot of up Bs. You know, Captain Falcon's got a decent neutral. You gotta use them legs too. That's all that I'm saying. Not that. Oh, that is a back throw, and that is a goodbye, Captain Falcon. Okay, so Ness. Oh, wow, that wasn't even close, unfortunately. Again, like I said before, Ness, one of the favored in this tournament as the back air and projectile spam. Very powerful for a computer. I did not mean to do that. We are, in fact, not ending soon. We'll be continuing to go for a little while. And it was Ness. So, who was the victor? You did 69. Well done. I'm proud of you. See how much you got. Nice. 569. All right, you take the whole pot. Well done. This strategy is working out very well for you. Honestly.
Final.
All right, we are at the finals. So let us start the predictions. Pikachu versus Ness. I'm going to save my thoughts on this until the match has begun. But this is pretty one-sided. Let us start that prediction. The one time you don't vote for the underdog. Imagine. All right. So let us begin this. Hopefully this isn't terribly one-sided. Again, I know who I'm thinking is going to take it. And bear in mind, the person that does win this is actually going to be facing off against the rest of the individuals. Incineroar has already been locked in from the newcomer tournament. If you're an older fan, maybe that was about 2-3-ish years ago, maybe 2.5, you would know that Incineroar actually won the first newcomers tournament. So we went from newcomers tournament and now we're going to the... Do not skip it. The N64 tournament, that's it. And next we'll probably just go game by game, so we'll go the newcomers of Melee, the newcomers of Smash Brawl, and then Smash 4 as well as the DLC characters after that. But coming in, very even match so far. Again, one of the great things Ness can actually do in this matchup would be to use that down B to absorb some of these Thunder Jolts that Pikachu should be spamming. I feel like maybe Pikachu has kind of been fighting Ness this entire time, really not utilizing those Thunder Jolts nearly as well as he should be, but in this matchup actually could be quite good for him, as he will not give that healing to Ness, and so far, not quite as one-sided as I was anticipating, but I do believe Ness is favored in this matchup, just simply because of that powerful back throw and Pikachu's low weight. Pikachu's definitely at kill percent from really anywhere on stage at this point. So it'll be interesting to see how... That's a KO. Okay, so it'll be interesting to see if Pikachu can bring this back, but again, I'm hoping this isn't one-sided. You always hope it's not. But I don't see too much that Ness, or that Pikachu can really do in this situation, other than just be on top of Ness at all possible times. You really gotta stop that zoning, you gotta get those electric attacks in there, get those nice neutral aerials, juggle them about quite a bit, which can be difficult for a CPU to do, especially when there are racers on the track right now. However, Ness finding himself backed up into a corner, that PK Fire is going to allow him a free access back onto stage, not nearly as big of a deal as I was anticipating it being, and that could have been a grab, that could have been a forward throw, and Ness kind of running away with this. Pikachu's got to make himself known real quick, got to get some score on the board there. Intelligently rolling back from that neutral aerial. I don't think that would have been quite a KO, but it would have put him in a detrimental position at the minimum. All right, going for the KO there. I believe that was actually a Thunder Jolt, not a forward aerial, but still. Pikachu not quite getting that read, but the forward aerial will take it, and, you know, sometimes you gotta have your back against a wall before you do your best play. So that's something to take into consideration. The stage will be transforming, which can have a bit of jank as far as blast zones sometimes, so that really was Pikachu's time to act as far as trying to gimp Ness. What we're hoping for at this point, Pikachu may be able to get a gimp of some kind on Ness. Again, Ness having a very exploitable recovery, and the final smash is online. It looks like Ness is just going to jump out of the way. Great interruption there. That could have been a KO, and boy, Pikachu was in a rough position there, but the longer Pikachu holds on to this stock, the less close it gets, and oh, that was honestly, this could be it. This is huge. That's huge. Pikachu with one down air taking the lead, and Ness just evening it back up. We have a game, ladies and gentlemen. This is not going to be one-sided unless Pikachu plays dumb, which it looks like Pikachu is, you know, trying to play dumb. I'm mad. I'm legitimately upset. Man, that's disappointing. That's so disappointing. What if PK Starstorm, one of the worst ones. Pikachu, just look at that dumb face down in the corner. He knows what he did. It's like, I threw. No, that's such a bummer. Okay, well, man, Gerudo Rose is about to be bathing in Sage's points. Okay, well, Ness won. Anyway, so this concludes the level 9 Smash, the level 9 Ultimate Smash 64 Legacy Tournament. Boy, what a kind of an anticlimactic ending. Yeah, I know. If Pikachu had won, Gerudo would have gotten like 7,000 points. She was about bathing in your points. She didn't quite get it, though. Anyway, yeah, so that is that. Your Smash Ultimate Nintendo 64 champion is Ness, as we may have anticipated. However, he will be going up against some big dogs like Incineroar, who has already moved on from the newcomer tournament. Now, let me know what you think of this. If you'd like to see more of these, I think this is a lot of fun to do. I probably wouldn't do it like every stream, but hey, it could be a fun small thing. It only takes about an hour to get through a tournament. We'll probably do 1 or 2 more. We'll see. It really depends on how you all feel about it.